Hey guys, welcome to the stream. So we're back to carrying on with our Lego build of the very nice Lord of the Rings Rivendell set. So we're still working on the first part of this. So we're still on book one. Last week we managed to complete the first 6 bags. So we will be starting with bag 7, which I've already got positioned. Just move that out of the way. And yes, this is where we got to. So we've got 2 minifigs. We've got Frodo with his ring, and then we've got Sam with a frying pan. We've got different colour cloaks. Just put them out of the way. And then this is where we got to with the actual build of this first section. So we've got a secret tunnel hidden by some leaves. We've got all these statues. We've got a sort of library section and desk, and then we've got an upstairs section with a bed and some candles. So yes, we will carry on with this section. This first book, which will build this first part of the building, will take us up to bag 11. I'm hoping we can get through all of those today. I have got extra bags out and the other instruction just in case we manage to blitz through these next few bags and move on to the next section. But without further ado, let's get this going. So Sonia is also streaming at the moment on her channel. She is streaming some spooky colouring books. I believe they're ones that you sort of colour in the lines to get a nice lined picture. So how is everyone today? Hope everyone's having a good week. The week is almost over. Okay. Move that out of the way. And if you did watch last week or you watched my previous Lego building the Sega Genesis controller, you'll remember that I am a chaotic Lego builder. I just dump everything in the pile and start hunting for it. I don't sort anything. Okay, so we need... We're not doing anything with this right now, so move that out of the way. So we need 6 of these. 4, 5. 6 of these ones. 4, 5, and 6. Oh, 6 of these. So it looks like we're actually building one item 3 times, which is why we need so many of these bits. 6 of these ones. Two, 4, 6. 6 of these. I can't wait to have this model completed. I can't believe I've held off building it so long. Been very good. 2, 4. That's only 5. Where's number 6? There it is. Going blind. Need to get my eyes tested. And we only need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. But we do need 6 of these ones. 2, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so as we need 3 of these, I'm going to attempt to build all 3 at the same time. Okay, so we put these on here. And as anyone who watched me last time will be well aware, I will probably miss some steps somewhere along the line. I will jump over something or what have you. Okay, so we then need 2 of these. So these are going to make some sort of archway, I believe. Okay. Right. Then we need all 6 of these. So I'm going to try very hard to keep all of this on camera. But if I do start drifting, please do shout. Hi Scruff, how you doing? Thank you for the lurk. Have you been streaming today? Okay, so we need to add these on. Okay, and then put these. Yeah, I've not been able to watch much Twitch so far this week. Work's been fairly busy and a bit crazy at times. But and then evenings have been busy. And we add these caps on the end. There we go. So that is 3 of those arches. They go on. Right, let's move them off to the side. Okay, that's yes, I get it. So they pop in to those and into there. So we've got the pegs on them on the top of the block there, and they just pop in. Like that. Cool. So, oh, now we're working on the model itself. So we need a couple of them. And 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so start at the back here. Right, so these will border those squares, the tops of the arches. If I just tilt this, so hopefully you can see it a bit better. And then that one in the end there. It's looking good. Okay, so we need to build 2 of these. So again, I'm going to build them both at the same time. So let's move this off to the side again, just to give us an extra room. Oh, there we go. So let's do that. Okay, and then so I saw a video earlier today. I saw a TikTok earlier today. Someone was saying about the new Lego Death Star, or the Death Slice, as apparently it's being nicknamed. It's not a Death Star. It's not round. It's a slice out of one, which is a real shame. Apparently, it's sold out within. I can't remember if he said 20 minutes or 2 hours, one of the two, but very, very quickly. Despite it being £900 or $1,000, depending on where you're based. Yeah, that's a lot of money to spend on Lego. But yeah, I'm not sure what sets I want to get next. But yes, I will be. Oh, as I've mentioned before, I will be dismantling and rebuilding some of my existing sets. Over the coming months, because I think it's going to be a while before I buy some new Lego. Right, where are we at? Okay, so more of them. So yeah, I think after this, because this is going to be a few different streams worth of building, I'm probably going to build some of the smaller models just to get some of those out. And then what I might start doing is start putting a poll up in some of the streams with options as to what to pick afterwards. So yeah, the first few I'll be picking myself, because I've got to dismantle lots of them. So until I've got several dismantled to give you guys options to pick. But yeah, eventually I will put some options in for you guys to choose which sets you'd like to see built. So these look like they're going to be more wall sections, and it goes that way around with the green out the front. So this is what we've put together. Got two of those. Oh, and it's not finished yet. Okay. So we still need more of these. This bag is disappearing quite quickly. Yeah, this set has 3 booklets and 49 bags. Well, I say 49 because there's actually also an unnumbered bag with just some big panels in it. I don't know when they're going to come in. Right, so we need one of those. Okay. And then 8. Wow. 2, 4, 6, and 8. So we're going to need another 8 after I do this one. Oh, there's just so many pieces in this model. Okay, so we grab one of them. This piece goes on the side here. Oh, pay attention to what I'm doing, not trying to look at the camera feed. Okay, so we should do a second one of those for the other piece. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, as you may have noticed, my background on here has changed this for today's stream to as we're now in October, so we've entered spooky season. We'll be starting to play some spookier games. Me and Sonia will be both playing Repo at some point. We haven't decided exactly when, but that will be happening. Probably on Tuesdays. We're going to put It Takes Two on pause for October, and move over to playing Repo. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, yeah, I guess we'll see what other games. Maybe play a bit of Phasmophobia. We'll just have to see how it goes. Sorry. Cool. Sorry, just had to minimize one of the windows down. Okay, so this one, so we've just done this the opposite way, so it will now go on this side. That's ready to add to the model, but we'll get this one done first. So something I am really excited for with Lego is for Star Trek stuff that's coming out. Rumors or leaks are indicating there's a one of the first models will be the Enterprise D from Next Generation. I've seen some people say it's going to be around £300. Some people say it's going to be a little bit more than that. I'm hoping it's not too expensive. I've been so wanting Star Trek Lego. So yeah, really happy that they're starting to do a collaboration with them now. Right, and these go on here. Let's bring us more into view. Okay, and then that one goes on there. Okay, so we now have the end of it. Okay, but yes, going back to the Star Trek, yeah, really intrigued to see what the models are that they're going to come out with, what sort of price points they're going to be at. There's lots of Star Trek that I'm hoping they will do. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, so Next Generation, and Deep Space Nine and Voyager, all of that. I do like the original series. I like all the movies. I do like some of the more recent stuff. Okay, so this one goes on that side. Yep. Okay, and then we're building one the opposite way around. Sorry, the instruction booklet, it's a bit right on the crease in the middle of it. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better, a bit easier to see. Yeah, so intrigued to see what they're going to come out with. I believe it's next month they're releasing. I hope, or it's either that or it's December. I'm hoping it's next month, so I can start trying to save up for some of it. Okay, and that one goes on the end there. Okay, so next thing we've also got to do 2 of. So I guess a lot of the bits we're doing now, we're going to be building probably 2 of down either side. So we need those and those, and then 2 more of these. It needs to face out that way. Okay, so they line up with those existing ones. It's good to know. Okay, that and we need that in the middle there. And we're flipping it up. Okay, so we're only building 1 of these. So where is this going? Oh, on the... This is going on here. So that's just going to help secure all of these bits in now, which is good. So 2 of those, and then all these. That's a weird piece. Quite funky. Oh, try not to lose them. And they go directly in front there. And there. Okay. Just building 1 of these again. So it looks like we're staying down this end for the moment. Two of those. Okay, and this sits around here somewhere. Yeah. Oh. Try not to destroy it with my clumsy hands. There we go. Okay. So that piece goes across there. I'm hoping this just all locks down into place. This one's slightly different. Okay. Oh, we're making a book. Oh, and we need a sticker. Sticker number 7. Which is that one. That then sits on there for the inside of our book. And then we need number 12 on the outside. So I will be getting a new camera stand which will come out across the top, and so we'll have more of a top-down view. But yes, for now it's unfortunately off at an angle at the moment. Okay. And yeah, that is all right. Yeah, cool. Yeah. So we have the book just resting on a table there. It's pretty cool. Where are we doing? So, runaway pieces again. Check all the steps. There we go. Got another candle. That one goes in here. There we go. Now we're building something very similar. That's actually black one there. And one of those in the top there, and another candle flame. So we've got a little ink pot with a quilt and a candle again. And that one goes on this side. Yay! We're not quite done yet. Okay, one there, and other one will go on there. So, and we also need 2 of these, 2 more of those, 2 of those, and they need to go one in there, that one across there, and the dark grey round one there. And then we will match it up on this side. Cool. And that is bag 7 done. That was nice and quick. Less than half an hour. Just pack away all the spares. And let's grab bag 8. This looks like a nice small bag, so hopefully this one won't take too long. I've got another character. I think this is going to be Bilbo. Oh. Based on the hair. And again, we've got the nice short hobbit legs. Big white hair and a staff. There we go. There we have Bilbo. Right, okay. Runaway pieces, come back. I really should create a board or some sort of tray with raised edges to stop the runaway pieces. They're not too bad when they go certain directions, but if they roll towards me, they'll start going on the floor, and yeah, that's when I'll start losing them. Right, these, let's bring this back in. There and there. Right, okay, so we're building something separately again now. Right. And so it looks like this is a chair that we're building. There we go. Nice nifty little chair. That goes no, this end. I believe it goes there, right beside the writing desk. Okay, so we need to build 3 of this next item. Okay. Gotta love that snap of Lego going together. And this way round. So that's 1 complete and 2 complete. There we go. There's all 3 of those, and they go across here. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Just helping to secure those in. Sorry, just realigning those to hold them in place a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so now we also need to move that out of the way again so you can see. Just building 1 of these. And that goes at the end of the bed there. Nope. Oh, it left those on there. Where does it go? That one? 3. Yeah, I think it goes that side actually. Okay. All right, so next up we building something different, which I assume might go down this edge or it goes along the top of that rail. So we add all of these together, another one of these. And a third one. And there we go. Ah, yes, it goes on top of that. Not quite lined up correctly. There we go. So we've got a proper railing now down the side there. Okay. Let's keep going with this. Grab these runaway pieces. 1 and 2 and 3 of them. One of those on top. This goes on that middle one. Ooh. Keep knocking these statues. And a different size one on there. So I wonder if we're going to have some arches or something. Right, so we've got some more pieces to put together. Right, start with that. I would love to be a Lego designer. It's got to be one of the best jobs in the world. Okay. So I just built that, and that will sit on top of this. One, two, three, 5 of those. Okay. So 4, 5. That goes in there. And then this will go on here and slot just in there. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, one of those. Oh, we're working on the top here now. 2, 3. Pull that in. May have to end up raising this camera up at some point, just to fit this all on the screen. Okay. Again, as we're building something separate, let's move that out of the way. Just so you can more easily see what I'm putting together. Oh, stay together. And another one of those. Oh, it fooled me. I thought it was going to be a mirror of the beginning. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. And then we cover it with these sloped pieces. Okay, and one of those underneath there. Ah, okay. Keep pushing these two statues on the side, and they keep coming undone. So this will now fit on here. Giving us a nice outer roof edge. So we're nearly done with this bag already. Do love these brick pieces. It's easy to know which way round they're meant to go. Okay. So we're getting there with these. And then arch over the top, which will hopefully help line it all back up again. Okay. So another wall section with a window. Ah, that goes right up very front center in here. And that's then the end of the bag. So that's what we've got now. Okay. Oh, so that's bag 8 done. It looks like we're now going to be building a sloped roof section for this with bag 9. So yeah, we've got a few more pieces in this one than the last one. Oh, forgot about my tea and let it almost go cold. Lots of little pieces. Okay, Right, so we are starting off building the structure for the roof section. I hope I don't keep talking too quietly. I'm terrible for it. I start off talking at a not reasonable volume and then just get quieter and quieter. 6 by 8, that's that one. That way. Okay, so another white one and 3 of these. Okay, so we're mixing up the pieces you use for it. Oh. And then okay. And one of those and that there. Weird, just one of those in there. Okay, so we're now putting those ones on there, and oh wow, okay. So I need 18 of these little blue squares. Oh, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, so that's half of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so these need to go looks like we do every other one across the top here. It's going to be a very nice sort of pretty tile pattern by the look of it. I've got a, are we going to fill in gaps? No, we're not filling in gaps yet. Yep, so we go all the way across on this row. And then we do that one. And the next one in. And the one in between below. And that one. The next one across. And one in between below. Okay, so that's the start of our tile pattern. We then need 12 of these yellowish ones. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 8. of the orangey ones. Okay. So it looks like we're sort of outlining the blue with the yellow. And then we will infill the orange ones in the middle there. And I'm actually quite glad that Sonia isn't paying attention to my stream hugely, because the fact that I'm not lining them up perfectly will probably drive her mad. I'm sure she would have to get them all on the exact angle. God, so many of these. Right. Okay, so they are saying to use this to straighten them all up. Okay, that's one way to do it. Okay. We need more, so we need 2 green, 14 more yellow. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, so where are we? We need 2 more there, 1 there. And we have a green in there. And surround it by yellow. Yep. 2 more yellows along here. Green there. Oh, so many of these to do. So the only trouble with these bigger models is they often increase the piece count by sort of artificially just giving you a load of tiny pieces. All right, okay, 12 of the green this time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Dread to think how many of these. I really should go through and add these up again. And 12 of the orange. Not add them up again, just add them up to see exactly how many pieces I am doing for this section. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we're doing a line of the orange, outlining what we've done so far. And now I know that I can straighten them up with that little trick. I am not worried about how they go on. and then we are outlining them with green. Okay, so it looks like our ads are going to be starting in a minute, so I will just add these green ones on, and then I'm going to go BRB while the ads run, and then I will come back and continue. Oh, Sonia said, I can hear you put them straight, lol. Sorry, I can hear you put them straight, yes. Okay. All right, there we go. So let's do this little trick again. Oh. And that should hopefully take us up to the ad break. So I will see you all soon. All right, everyone hopefully is back from ads now. So during the ad break, I did gather the next pieces, but I haven't added anything on yet. So where are we? It looks like we need to do another layer of these orangey pieces. Just one in there. These go up here. Oh, and we have that final orangey one there, and one green over there. And then we've got these angled ones, which need to point out to the sides. And okay, so let's just straighten them up to keep Sonia happy as she is listening. And I know if I didn't, she would attack the model afterwards to straighten them for me. Okay. So we need 6 of these ones. I know, and I can hear you too, Sonia. So, 6 of these. Let's hope I've lined them up correctly. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay, that explains why we had that piece on there. So we've got side bit on there. Two of these and one of these. Okay. And so I guess that's going to be how it connects on potentially to those there. So I'm going to guess it's going to sit maybe something like that. We will see. I'm trying to jump ahead, aren't I? Okay, 1, 2, 3 of that, 2 of those. 1 and 1. And we need one of those. Okay. That's oh, and then that bit on there. So I'm going to guess something's going to connect on there. Two, 1 and 1. Okay, so we're smoothing that out. Securing those, and Okay, so we need one of them. One. Okay, and that sits on there. Thank you, Seribot, for doing some spam banning. All right, one and these two. Okay, so make sure that's on properly. And this one has to go that way up. Okay. Do love it when you get a good click from the Lego. Okay. So we need check the length of that one, and 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. So we are now attaching this on. Oh, right, okay, sorry, it slips down the side there. Okay. So we need for one long grey one, which I've just buried under the model, because I'm clever like that. I'll go through there. There we go. This connects on there. And then we need one of these in here. Put our statue back on. And put our flower back on that I also destroyed. And these other two, one will go up here. And the other one goes down this side. There we go, our roof. Try not to destroy the plants again. There we go, the roof is now attached and secured. I think that's all looking quite cool. Okay, next bit we need this. I'm going to move that out the way again. I think we need a counter on stream every time I knock off one of those statues. Okay. and that way around, and put that on the underside. Where does this go? This goes that way round on the edge here. Okay, so you can see that bit. And this one's going to be built differently. Like that, and that goes along here. So there we go, that's the side of it. Nice bit of decoration above that railing. Right. There we go. Thought I'd lost a piece for a minute then. But no, just for book hiding it. Oh, look at that. Another lovely snap. And then this attaches on here. Is it meant to be a bird, potentially? Interesting. Ah, and that is the end of bag 9. So we've just got 2 more bags to go on this particular model. We'll just get the spares packed. Oh, we've got some chunky pieces in this one. Looking forward to this. So, bag number 10. Yeah, we should definitely get through 10 and 11 before the end of stream. So we'll definitely be able to complete this first book. Oh, as long as I don't lose any pieces. Okay, how are we doing? So, right, let's need one of these. So have people got much planned for October as far as doing anything for spooky season? As I mentioned earlier, me and Sonia are hoping to do some streaming. some together, some not. Yes, hoping to get some spooky games on the go during October. Right, one of those, and cap it off with that. Okay, these go that way round. Okay, so this is going to hinge for some reason. We'll have something that hinges on it. Right, 2 of the inserts. Okay, and I need to cap this piece off to start with, that way. And it goes that way up. Okay, that's interesting. Ah, so it's creating a corner. And that goes around here. Okay. So I guess we're going to be building up this tower section next. Looks like we're building the same again, just in reverse. And that will go on that section. Oh. Really need to pay attention to where I'm putting the pieces and not looking down at the instructions. I'm not very good at multitasking, which anyone who knows me would be able to tell you. That. 2 of those round ones go up there. And cap that off. So I will need one of those in a bit. There's the other one. Ah, that's what I'm after first. It's always a way. You find the pieces you don't need just yet. You can never find the pieces that you do want. And that. And we need the, what is that one? It's there. Just need the piece to cap it. There it is. That way round. And then it goes that way. Put it on the angle. And it goes in there. Okay. What are they getting us to build now? One of those, and this goes across. What's that? And then these will secure that in place. And we need a third one there. There we go. So that goes there. And then these. There we go. Now we're really securing this top section in. Okay. Whew. It's a very Lord of the Rings colour piece. Nice bright pink. Going to take a guess that that'll get hidden. Let's just mine that out the way again. So we need to build 4 of these. So let's get all of these in place. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we need to do that. And then 2 of these on each one. So that's 2 of them done. Oh, there we go. First piece dropped on the floor. Okay. So we'll get our base bit back, and these sit on the ends of these. Two, 4, 6, and then 8 of these pieces with the little cross slot in them. Yeah, like that. Okay, and this next one I need to build 4 of again. So let's get all of the starting pieces. So we'll do each step as we go. And then God, there's so much to this model. That's 2. There we go. And there. And then we need to cap them all off. And we stick these rods in. And then we finish them off the same way as we did the last ones, but with an extra step of the little angle piece there. Okay, that's 2 of those done. Just suddenly had a bad thought that I hadn't made sure that last one was the right way up before I added the decorations onto it, but luckily it was. And that's the final one of those, and they go in here. Oh, looks like I did miss a step on the previous ones. We do have this decoration on them. There we go. That's all of those done. Two more of these. They will go that and that. We need these 4 pieces. Nope, we go one further out. There we go. Two more of these. And 2 squares on top. Right. So we need to put these round all of the edges. Okay, so this next thing we need to do 4 times again. Okay. So that's 1. And oh, so we're adding these on. These pieces here. We've got the little bumps on the side. Come on, we're almost out of pieces for this bag. Okay, and there you go on here. So our little tower is building up nicely. So we need these to go in the corner. At least now they'll stop running away and trying to fall on the floor. We need that. Don't believe it matters which way round, which direction it goes. Oh, yeah, not reading the instructions properly. I missed a piece that needs to go in between all of them. And 4 of these which go around like this. I think that's going to be the end of the bag once we attach this on. It is indeed. Right. Okay. So there we go. There's the tower. Let's pack away the leftover spare bits. And we're on to bag 11, the final bag of this part of Rivendell. So just coming back to the overall picture. So this is literally just this section here. We've still got all of this to build across 2 more booklets. Okay, right, let's get cracking. So this is going to be a tower top that sits on top of this. Okay. These need to go like that. Okay. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. Now we need to build this next thing 4 times. There's 1, 2, and 3. And 4, and then we need to make sure these are sticking out the same direction, top and bottom. Because these have little knobbly bits on 2 of the 4 sides. And then one of these on top. And then these go on here with the bits pointing outwards. So like that. Okay. Right, so we need 4 of these. And then those. Put these in the corners. Those 2 across. 1, 2, 3, and 4 of these, and then another 4 of these. Okay, so looks like we're building up to the top of the tower first, and then I guess we're going to decorate, do the rest of it. So that's that done. And where is that last one? There it is. One, 2, 3, 4, 6, and one more. There we go. Okay, so we'll put that to the side. So that's what we've got so far. And this next bit, again, we're doing it 4 times. So let's build all 4 in one go. Just gotta love that Lego snap. I know I've said it many times already. And that 4th one. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we need. So many pieces that you can get these days that I don't remember being available when I played with, well, when I had Lego as a kid. But yeah, I suppose they always evolve and improve over time. Okay. I start designing custom pieces for certain sets and then discover those custom pieces are useful for lots of other sets. Well, I still can't get over the Lego bonsai tree. Sonia's got that model, and you can either have it with green leaves or the pink flowers. But for the pink flowers, they're not actually flowers; they're little frogs. Very weird, but they do look cool. Right. So these go round like this. I can line these up properly. Come on. Snap into place. Oh, apparently I'm breaking it. There we go. Not too badly broken. Okay, another thing we're doing 4 times. So get the starting pieces. So I wonder if these ones are going to go on that inside section. That's 2 of them. Have I sent a piece flying somewhere, or am I just being blind again? Yeah, just being blind again. And we want that that, and that. We're getting there. There we go. And then we want 4 of these again. 1, 2, 3, 4. With those on again, and down that end. And then yes, these go on this side and lock in with the pieces already there. Very well designed. And the last one of those on. So our tower's come along quite nicely. Okay. Right, yes, these pieces, 2, 3, so 4 of them. Right. Nice simple bit for this one. And there you go. On these bits. Okay, and next we need 4 of these. Ooh. Piece down. Oh. Really little piece as well. Lucky to be able to find it. I suppose it's a good thing about doing the Lego building up here in our bedroom. We have carpet, so when a piece falls on the floor, it doesn't tend to go very far. Whereas normally we build downstairs in the lounge, which has got laminate flooring. You drop a piece, and it can go anywhere, and end up under furniture. Okay, so that's those. So these 4 pieces go on here. Okay, so we need to build this item 4 times. Okay, so it's like that, and then do another one. So building that and adding that onto it. I've got to do that four times as well. Okay. So and then okay, so that's 2 out of the 4. MBL Designs, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? What were you doing on your stream? You're building the Lego Jane Goodall tribute set. Oh, I've not seen that one. And thank you for the shout out, Sonia. For doing the shout out, I mean. How are you? I'm good, thank you very much. I'm currently building Rivendell from Lord of the Rings. So this is the second stream. It was a gift with purchase in 2022. Ah, yeah, I'm going to have to look that one up because I've not heard of that one. Oh, and my ads are starting in 2 minutes, so I will go on BRB once they start, but hopefully we'll get this done. So what's your favourite Lego at the moment, MBL? So these connect on like this. You have Rivendell in your backlog. Hope to get it soon. Hope to get to it soon. Yeah, I got this as a birthday gift from my wife and kids a few weeks ago. Normally I can't resist building the Lego straight away, but decided to build it on stream. So I've been very restrained, and this is only the second time streaming it. And yeah, we're just getting towards the end of the first book of 3. Okay, so yeah, got another minute before the ads start, so we will be able to finish this booklet. Okay, so looks like we're done with that, and we now attach. Oh, there you go. So is Rivendell the biggest set that you've got, or have you got anything bigger? There we go. That is the first section of Rivendell completed. The first 11 bags done. Right, so the ads are going to be starting in a few seconds. So I will go BRB and pack the spares away and get ready to make a start on the next section, I think. So I will catch you soon. All right, so hopefully everyone's back from ads now. So yes, we have finished part 1 of Rivendell. I have moved it up to sit on top of the box, just because I don't have a huge amount of area here. We're also on to book 2. So we've done this first section on the very left-hand side. And for some reason, we're now moving all the way over to the far right-hand side rather than building across. So book 2 is where we're at next, starting with bag 12. So, oh, and it looks, oh no, we're starting with bags 12 and 13. Okay, and I think needing this extra piece. Okay, so I guess we'll get started. So, MBL, do you have a favourite Lego set at all, or to just like anything Lego at the moment. Okay, let's build the minifigure. Oh, try not to drop it all off the side. So I think we've got Gandalf the Grey there. So we'll leave him just to the side. Right, so let's get moving on this particular piece. It goes that way around. Oh. Try not to keep destroying it before I've secured everything. And it's that one. Oh. Okay. Right. No, that needs to go one across. Nope. It's the other way, that one. And that needs to line up there. And right, so need these on here. Oh, lots of pieces on this section. Okay, and yep, one of them, and that. So Still just always fascinated by how they come up with these. Okay. Right. That goes on there. And that goes there. Let's move that big piece out of the way till we actually need it. And let's just double check that looks correct. Oh, and we're adding on to this. Wow, this is going to be a reasonably good size already. Okay. And that. Okay, so where are we? We are this orientation. Yep, needs to stick out. Okay, now we need our big piece. Which there we go. Perfect. Okay, and yep, that goes there. Goes across there, that goes there. And two of these secure this side. And that secures there. Okay, let's get these in place. And three of these. So we do that. Then we do that. And we go that way. Okay. And that's all of that. That's a weird piece. Little A-frame style one. One of those, one of those. Come back pieces. 2, 3, 4. Those and 2 of these. Okay. God, there's just so much to this set, isn't there? No, that goes there, and that one goes there. So we have a gap in between. Right. And yep, there's another one hiding under the booklet. Oh, we need 4 of these bits. Okay. So do one like that. There we go. Two of these on here. Yeah, I still haven't worked out where I'm going to store this once it's been built. But that's a problem for another time. You can always make room for Lego. 3 of these here, so oh wow, so we need one, both of those, 2 more of these little things, those, and 2 of these. Okay, so change the orientation again. I think if we start in this corner, then we do that one up there, and so this is building up a nice sturdy base on this. And like that, and like that. There we go. So a couple of these. What's your orientation with this? Yep, we're still in the right orientation. Okay. So that bit of greenery goes there. This one goes on there. These two little bits on there. Okay. Oof. So, that will go there. So we've got those bits in. And then we need to build up this. So we have that going down that side, just a little one that side. That there, and a piece of greenery on the underside. And this goes on there. Okay, and do that. Nope. Had it lined up and then I let it slip. Another bit of greenery. On the fifth one. Cool. Really is so much to this model. Okay. Okay, so we're still on this orientation, and then it is connecting on the end there. Wow, this one really is a lot larger than the previous section on surface area. And we put this across here to secure that in. And that is bags 12 and 13 done. Well, I've already got one more bag out of the big box. I think we'll go for bag 14. Unless Sonia is wanting us to stop streaming soon, but as I know she can hear me. about 10 minutes. Well, I'm going to do one more bag then. Hopefully it won't take too long. Doesn't look to be a huge number of pieces in it, so right. Oh, and I need another extra piece. Which will be that one. So there's a lot of blue in this section, so I'm wondering if this is river. Okay. Right. We're definitely building up a lot more again. Okay. 1, 1, and 1. So that, and it needs to go in that orientation. And okay, so we do that. And we've got this. Oh, try not to rip it apart again. All right, so on this one, instead of stacking those two pieces together like we did there, they're side by side. Interesting. That's the correct orientation. And so is that. Okay. And this goes on here. Oh, sent Bilbo flying. Okay, there we go. Let's get to them. There we go. Right, and then this goes across here. Okay, excellent. All right. This is very hard to see because they're blue see-through pieces. And it needs to go that way around. Okay, so we have our big piece now. Right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not sure how easily you can actually see what I'm adding on here because they're so similar colour and being clear. Oh, yep, I actually... Yeah, that should have been a 2, not a 1. And then a 2 at the end there. And that, and then a 2. Another clear and a 1. And God, there's so many pieces going on here. To a 1, another 4. So hopefully you can just about see all those clear pieces on there. We haven't finished yet. All right. So 1 there. 1 there. Two 4s, 4 smooths. I guess all the mixing up the smooth pieces with the knobbly pieces is because we're probably going to put stuff on top of them later. So this goes this orientation. Make sure it's down properly. There we go. Okay, so 2 of these. Let's reorientate. Oh, I was talking earlier about the bonsai tree that Sonia has, which uses pink frogs for the pink flowers for the cherry blossom. This is a green frog, so it's the exact same piece, just in pink, that they used to do the cherry blossoms. Okay. So that piece there, and that one goes on there. And then we want more clear pieces so we can't see what we're doing. That goes in there. I need 2 of these ones to go in these gaps. So one goes there. And then put one of those in there, the next one in there. And then I need to do that in there. Okay. Where am I? Orientate myself there. Okay, so we're going across here. So one there. We want some greenery. Goes on that one. Yep. Okay, 3 of these, so put those on there and that up there. With this orientation there. Okay, yep, that's all of that one done. Okay, so we're building something off. So I want to put that one on there. And then this goes over here. Okay, is this going to be like a waterfall or something? Potentially. Yes, crossways. And oh, double check, add all the relevant pieces. We're doing another bit of waterfall, maybe, if that's what it is. We need to go horizontal. Okay, so that one goes on that side. Sorry, it's right on the inside bit of the booklet, so having trouble seeing it. So one on there and one on there. We're nearly done, and as I said earlier, going to make this the last bag for the night. That's 8 bags that we got through, which I think is pretty good. Oh, pay attention. That one there, and there, and this one's going on there. Is that right? That's its. Yep, that's its higher. Cool. Okay, so reorientate ourselves again. So we have that going there, this one at the other angle, and then that going there. So you can see we've got that green stuff there now behind what I assume is going to be a waterfall. Goes there, and yep. That one will go in there. And our little frog goes just down there. I suspect that is the end of the bag. Yep, so next it will be on to bag 15, which we won't be doing tonight. I'm going to call it there, but thank you everyone for watching, and thank you MBL if you're still on for the raid earlier. But yeah, there we go. That is the progress we've made on second section of Rivendell. So hopefully I'll be back doing more of it this time next week, if I don't do any over the weekend. But I suspect it will be, potentially Monday. Actually, I might be doing some Monday. Sorry. We will see what happens. But let's move the manual out of the way and see if there's anyone to raid. Let's see who's online. So grey area is doing some Lego building. He's only been on for 11 minutes by the look of that. Possibly on a break, but yes, let's raid into grey area. Again, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care. Bye.